So today I'm going to be doing 3 piles for 2026. What you can expect in 2026, we've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take a minute to pick the card that most pops out to you, and we'll get stuck into the readings. So if you chose pile 1, I'm going to be talking about the overall energy for the year, and then I'm going to be talking about the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, the end of the year, what energy you can expect, you know, what's going to happen, and then I'm going to also, you're going to have the opportunity to ask a question, and I'll be pulling answers on that at the end, as well as some guidance for 2026. So pile 1, you're rising up in 2026, all right? You're ready to kick off the year. There's a lot of expansive energy coming in, a lot of creative energy. I feel as though you're on fire in 2026, okay, is what I'm hearing. It's full steam ahead for you, okay? You're feeling very motivated, okay? As the overall energy here, we've got wisdom, we've got selfless, we've got celebrate each other's success, we've got the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel as though you are being very selfless here in 2026, okay? You're sharing your wisdom with others, all right? I feel as though there's a lot of support coming in to aid you in some way, okay? There's a lot of expansion for you, okay? A lot of celebration as well, okay? I feel as though some of you could be celebrating something within a community, okay? Or you're building towards creating something in a community. We see there could be a financial opportunity coming in for you also in 111 on the clock. A financial opportunity coming in for you in 2026, okay? But I do feel as though for some of you, you're going to be building something to do with community, okay? And I feel there's a lot of support coming in around that. And we definitely see the Ace of Pentacles indicates a, you know, like a solid offer, so something material, okay? You could be also offering something as well to a community that, you know, is viable. It's going to be successful is what I'm hearing, okay? And we've got awareness, appreciative, practice non-judgment. We've got the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So yeah, a lot of you here will be creating, okay, in the year of 2026, all right? So I feel as though that things are really coming together here. I do feel that you're going to have a lot of appreciation from people around you, okay? Just the fact that I feel as though just the fact that you are somebody who's quite giving, very compassionate, very understanding, okay? And there's a lot of growth here. Again, with the Empress, you could be birthing something new in 2026, okay? Or heading towards that, okay? You're somebody who is being appreciated, okay? And you're very, very selfless in 2026, and that's going to show, all right? And a lot of people are going to appreciate you for what it is that you are offering, okay, to them in 2026. For those of you who work in the community already, there's going to be some kind of offer that you receive as well. You could also be climbing the ladder as well in 2026, all right? So the beginning of the year, we've got the waiting game, we've got transformation, we've got confident, with practice self-care, and Ace of Wands energy, and we've got proud, with trust the journey, and the King of Pentacles, with intuition, triumph, throat chakra, and prosperity begins. Okay, so beginning of the month here, I want to say that you have a clearer vision, okay, that you have a clearer vision and you're very focused, okay. I do want to say you're feeling very much more confident in yourself. I feel like there's a lot of work that you're doing on yourself or have done on yourself that is leading to a breakthrough, okay, a breakthrough. With the Ace of Wands energy, there's a lot of inspiration flowing in the beginning of the year, okay, a lot of inspiration flowing. You are waiting for things to grow here. It's a very transformative period, so you're just waiting for potentially your vision to grow. It's like you're planting the seeds is what I want to say, okay, and there's a lot of transformative energy, like I said. Okay, you're going to be feeling very proud here of yourself, very proud, okay. There could also be a lot of other people that are proud of you as well. But yeah, I feel like there's a victory here, okay. You're achieving a victory and you're very proud of yourself and how far you've actually come, okay, on your journey. And you're trusting in what it is that you're building. You're building an empire here, collective, okay, pile one. You are building an empire. You're building something solid, something stable, for yourself, okay, is what I want to say, for yourself. You're trusting your intuition here and you're taking steps forward, okay. You're speaking your truth, planting those seeds, and you're really going to start to reap the fruits of your labor. So you're going to start to get rewarded, okay. The rewards are going to start flowing in for you here, collective. All right, so middle of the year here, you're building, growing, and expanding here. We've got frustrated, okay, so you could be feeling a little bit frustrated middle of the year, okay. I want to say June, July, okay, for most of you, okay. But I feel as though we've got choose wisely, trapped in fear. So this is the, I want to say this is, I'm not sure what these are in the actual tarot, but I feel more like Seven of Cups and Eight of Swords energy here. We've got trust in the universe. We've got Page of Cups, the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Two of Coins. So I want to say for some of you here, you could be experiencing a number of setbacks regarding your personal life, okay? And this could be impacting on your overall vision for the year, okay? I feel as though this is getting you a little bit frustrated middle of the year, okay? And I feel as though that you could be feeling a little bit stuck here, okay? Also, for some of you could be overwhelmed a lot with choices, options, people, choices. Or there could be a number of people who are, you know, really frustrating you during this time, okay? I still feel like you are trusting in your vision, trusting in the process, okay? And some of you could be dealing with a child here, someone who's very, very sensitive as well, because we've got the Page of Cups, and this is child energy, so younger people, okay? We've got the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Two of Coins. So there's a lot of soul searching that you're doing here. Some of you could be just slowing down and kind of working on an online process during that time, okay? But yeah, I feel like you could, for some of you could also be doing a lot of soul searching around a connection as well, and how you're going to manage certain resources, okay? When it comes to what it is that you're trying to create, it'll be different for everyone. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be a few mishaps and a few interruptions middle of the year. All right, so end of the year here, and because I just got interrupted, that's also another sign here where you could, 8:13 on the clock, where you could have, you know, some interruptions middle of the year. So we've got end of the year, we've got, I feel as though that you're going to be receiving new insights, okay, and you're going to be taking big steps forward, okay, in the right direction is what I'm feeling here. We've got shocked. We've got face challenges together. Ten of Swords in reverse. Follow your passion. Knight of Wands energy. The universe. Material and spiritual prosperity. We've got impulsive. We've got stay connected to your spirituality. Two of Swords energy. Three of Cups energy. Five of Coins energy. Page of Wands energy. The Ace of Swords energy. The Eight of Wands energy. With the Page of Coins. And then we've got hope, patience, and triumphant success. All right, so I want to say for some of you, you're going to be shocked by the end of the year here. What I'm getting is some of you could be coming together with someone here, and somebody could be quite impulsive, okay, at their movements by end of the year, okay. I'm also getting October in my mind, so this could happen around October, or October could be significant here. All right, we've got face challenges, Ten of Swords in reverse, which is rising above, you know, above things. This is about surviving disaster, you know. I feel as though there's someone coming in here to, I want to say, help you revive things. There's somebody coming in here to help you, and this kind of puts the last puzzle piece together for you, okay? And I feel like this is going to really shock you, all right? This is, and you're going to work towards this this passion, this purpose together, okay? We've got purpose, inspiration, joy, and fulfillment, all right? And create something. Yeah, the universe is guiding you to create something, okay? Create something. And this is going to bring in a lot of material and spiritual prosperity. Like I said, I keep getting coming together. So I do feel that you're coming together with someone in particular that's going to be, and the final piece of the puzzle is going to come together end of year, okay? Impulsive. Yeah, and I feel like this person is a risk taker. They're a free spirit. They're fearless, okay? And when they come in, it's going to be, I want to say, out of nowhere, okay? We've got stay connected to your spirituality, so faith, connection, inner peace, and guidance. So you're going to feel much more connected as well, okay? I do feel that there's going to be, for some of you, there could be some tough choices to make end of the year, okay? With the Two of Swords energy. This could be to do with a friend as well, somebody that could have left you out in the cold, or you left them out in the cold, okay? There could be some really tough decisions around this. But I do feel whatever this good news leads to a breakthrough end of year, okay? And there's going to be a lot of, with the Eight of Wands energy, things are going to rapidly change, rapidly move forward here, okay? And then we've got, yeah, solid beginning, strong foundation. So building a very strong foundation. So 2026 matters, pile one, okay? What the work that you're putting in here matters, okay? So be patient. You will have success, okay? In what it is that you are working towards, you are building, you are creating, whatever that is for you, okay? You will have success. All right, so I want to pull you some guidance, pile one, for 2026. One more. Holy moly, it's a lot of guidance, pile. All right. Whoa, so whatever's ended in 2025, there was no more growth in whatever these situations were that closed out for you. Okay, it's time to move in a new direction and trust in new beginnings. So there's definitely, you're moving in a new direction, and, you know, this is the direction that you're meant to go in. All right, we've got take action. So hope, new beginnings, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. So this is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. So this year is about perseverance and taking those steps forward. Intuition. So time to implement those long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. 111. So 1011 or 111 could be significant. Swift action. So this is about you will enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mindset on you. 0808. So 11 could also be significant. 1 could be significant. 1111 could be significant. 8 could be significant. 16 could be significant. 14 could be significant. 1414 could be significant. Number 1 could be significant. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities. A new friend. Good vibes will speed up the process. All right, we've got wish fulfillment, moving forward, inspiration. So your wishes and desires are ready to manifest into your reality. Be clear on what you want and fully surrender to the magic of the universe. Moving forward, so release resistance and self-limiting beliefs that prevent you from moving towards what you want and deserve. Get out of your own way. You are worthy. 15:44 on the clock. Inspiration. So pay attention to your ideas. They are divinely guided. Focus all your energy on the things that inspire you. You will inspire others. Angel number 999. So you're ready to let go of the old, focus on the importance of growth, and celebrate how far you've come and embrace the new. It's time for self-reflection and growth. Angel number 666, you're being encouraged to refocus your energy and don't lose sight of the bigger picture and what's really important. So this year is about you not losing sight of the bigger picture. You're on the right path. So angel number 1111. So 1111 again. So double confirmation. You are on the right path. Your angels are supporting your every move and you are on the journey of spiritual awakening, growth, and transformation. So that is the guidance for 2026. All right, now let's get into your question. Okay, so whatever question you asked, okay, remember, take what you need from this answer, okay? Spirit says that yes, it will happen at the right time. Okay, let things flow. And then you've got yes, yes, and yes. So triple confirmation of the yes. Okay, yes, yes, yes. All right, we've got getting satisfaction, good times, happy ending. So if you are inquiring about a relationship, there will be a happy ending, okay? It will happen in the right timing. Okay, then we've got yes, flow with the current, natural progress, and yes, this is the real deal, your efforts bear fruit. So if you're wondering about a specific, maybe a specific person or connection, yes, this is the real deal, okay? And if you are inquiring about what it is that you're building, yes, trust the natural progress of it, trust your vision, okay? Flow with the current this year, okay? Your efforts will bear fruit, so your efforts will be rewarded, okay? You are heading in the right direction. So, yes, it will happen at the right time. So, let things flow. Go with the flow this year. All right, so that is what I have for you, pile 1. Have a good one. Till next time. Bye. Okay, so if you chose pile 2, again, I'm going to be looking at the overall energy of 2026, and then I'm going to be looking at the beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of the year, what energy, is coming in for you. Now, the overall energy or the overall message for 2026 for you is to stay present, okay, because that's where life happens, okay? So that is the overall energy for you, is to be more present. Okay, so first of all, I'm getting double-edged sword with you, pile 2. Okay, I feel as though you could be dealing with a situation that has both benefit and challenges in 2026. Okay, we've also got I feel like there's a bit of a fluctuation of good and bad energy. Okay, on one hand you're happy, and on the other, I want to say on one hand you're happy and excited, and then on the other you are worried and concerned. Okay, 111 on the clock. All right, so we've got tense with release old patterns and beliefs and find balance between giving and receiving. Okay, we've got release, healing, growth, transformation, balance, harmony, reciprocity, and flow. So some of you could be dealing with a situation that's very tense. Okay, you could be feeling tense about a situation. Okay, maybe this is maybe you're dealing with someone that has a lot of healing. 144 on the clock. Has a lot of healing to do. Okay, maybe you or this other person needs to release old patterns and beliefs about themselves in order to create that balance and harmony, reciprocity, and flow. All right, then we've got amazed, trust in the universe, and face challenges together. I feel with this energy here, and I want to say contrasting energy here, so I do feel there's a situation also in 2026 that has you feeling really great, okay, and somewhat amazed. And I feel like that with this situation that you're trusting in the universe, and you could be working with someone here. Okay, we've got teamwork. You could be working with somebody and, you know, facing challenges together. Or for some of you, this is you helping someone else face their challenges. Okay, it'll be different for everyone. All right, we've got worried, okay, with, again, a contrasting energy here, okay? Trust in your partner, find your inner strength, and honor your boundaries. So I feel as though that you could be worried or concerned here whether you can trust a partner, okay, or someone that you're partnered with. Doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you it will be, for some it won't be, okay? I feel like you're trying to find your strength here and kind of put boundaries in place. Put those boundaries in place, okay, in 2026, okay, but their trust may be an issue in 2026, okay. All right, so let's get stuck into the beginning of the year. So beginning of the year here, I feel that there is some disappointments here. All right, I feel as though, yeah, wow, okay. There could be definitely disappointments in relationships beginning of the year, okay, and I want to say that you're very focused on your own growth, okay, so I feel like you're focusing on your own growth and letting things kind of unfold how they're meant to, okay. 411 on the clock. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to find your inner strength, okay, beginning of the year. All right, we've got shocked. We've got focus on your own growth, and we've got communicate openly and honestly as the in reverse, okay? So we've got shocked in reverse. So I feel like someone is shocking the absolute shit out of you. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody very toxic, okay? Because we've got the devil and disruptions like the tower, okay? So I feel like there's something may have happened quite abruptly here with someone in particular. Okay, and I feel that this could have been to do with some kind of communication, okay? I feel as though that someone could have got quite toxic here, okay? And, you know, maybe shocked you with something that they said or did to you, or something that they say or do to you in the beginning of 2026, okay? I feel like somebody here, because we've got furious as well, we've got honor your emotions, release attachment to the outcome, and the strength card. So I feel as though that you could be quite, quite furious over what somebody is doing to you beginning of the year, or somebody could also battle with their emotions as well, is what I want to say. Okay, take it how it fits for you. But yeah, somebody could struggle with healthy communication, is what I want to say. Okay, and I feel as though that you are trying to honor yourself here. Okay, maybe also this person may need to do some healing and some growth. Okay, but I feel like you're trying to be strong here. I want to say that you could potentially feel quite emotionally withdrawn in the beginning of the year. Okay, kind of, I'm getting like a very unsure energy. Okay, maybe you're unsure if you can even trust your intuition at this point. Okay, but I feel like you're feeling very unsure here whether this will work or whether something will work out. Okay, is what I want to say there. Okay, I feel like that we've got movement, choice, and decision. So there's like the 2 of Wands energy. So I feel like that you're not sure of what decision to make beginning of the year. Pile 2. Yeah, I just get a lot of disappointment, and you're focused on your own growth, okay, and the things that you're passionate about. All right, so middle of the year, 7-11 on the clock. 7-11 could be significant. I feel as though you're feeling pride in someone's growth here, okay? We've got proud, trust in the power of love, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, I want to say with this here is that you're feeling proud at somebody's growth, and there's a connection here, and we see, there's a new beginning in some way in a connection. Okay, there's a new beginning. I'm going to get a clarifier there. Yeah, with harmony. So there's a new beginning, and partnership is highlighted middle of the year, okay? And you're feeling very proud of a connection or a partner, or very proud of a partnership, okay? So it'll be different for everyone. But yeah, you're very intrigued here. I feel like your intuition is heightened middle of the year. Okay, you're feeling much more optimistic. We've got intrigued, we've listened to your intuition, and firm foundation. So I feel like you're very, you're somewhat, I want to say excited, intrigued here. Okay, you're making movements, choices, and decisions when it comes to building something, something for your future. Okay, you could also be surprised by someone else's intuition as well, and what they may be receiving here. But there's movement, choices, and decisions towards what it is that you're creating, that you're building. Okay, middle of the year. All right, and you're feeling, we've got optimistic, take responsibility for your actions and emotions, and partnerships and alliances. So yeah, feeling very optimistic about a connection, partnership that you have here with someone. Okay, and yeah, there's a lot of growth here. And it's like, yeah, you're planting seeds and waiting for things to grow. Okay, yeah, and you're continuing to trust your intuition as you move forward. Okay, there's going to be, yeah, I think I said it before, but your intuition's going to be expanding here. All right, why is that here? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of communication about actions that are going to be taken middle of the year, okay, with someone. And we've got fulfillment of wishes on the bottom. So this is like the 9 of Cups energy. So yeah, things are really shifting and changing and really turning in your favor middle of the year, okay. You may be able to move on from something, or move forward from something that was causing some challenges in your life. This could be a job as well for some of you. Okay, 10:33 on the clock. All right, so towards the end of the year, I want to say September, October, November. All right, we've got courageous. We stay committed to your journey, destiny, and positive movement forward. I want to say that there's definitely new ventures. Some of you could be traveling as well, or even talking about traveling. All right, yeah, is what I want to say with that, okay? But we see courageous. So I want to say that you're taking courageous steps forward, okay? And I want to say that stay committed to your journey here. It's like you are putting in a lot of dedication towards building and growing something, okay? And you're really persevering. There's, a lot of growth again, towards something that you're destined to do, okay? And there's a lot of positive movement in that direction is what I want to say there. Okay, there's positive movement. You're feeling more courageous, and you're having a lot more faith in it as well. Okay, we've also got regretful with be patient and have faith in divine timing and foster emotional intimacy. And we've got movement, choices, decisions, and triumph. So I feel there could be, you could be a little bit regretful. Again, this is like a double-edged sword here, okay? You could be a little bit regretful here. Maybe investing time in something, okay? Maybe there's disappointments in a partnership or a relationship here where, you may be unsure if it will be sustainable long term, okay? Or if it will work out here, okay? But I do feel that you're very focused again on something that you're, I want to say that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket with that situation, okay? You could even regret being vulnerable with someone, okay? But I feel as though you are still putting what you're passionate about first, okay? 13:13 on the clock. So you're making a lot of decisions based on not a specific connection or partnership. You're focused on what it is that you are working towards, is what I want to say, okay? In your life in general, I feel like I want to say that your stability is of the utmost importance in 2026, and especially towards the end of the year. It's like all your focus will be going on that. I'm also hearing like, if you're ready, I'll take you. If not, I'm leaving you behind. So there may be a situation where it's touch and go, okay? So you're not, for some of you, you'll be able to take a person with you. For others of you, you won't be. You'll be leaving someone behind. All right, so let's get some guidance for you, collective. Pile 2, please, Spirit. What's the guidance for pile 2 for 2026? It's too many. Guidance for pile 2, please, Spirit. And one more. All right. So intuition is the overall energy. Okay, so you have strong intuition. Start trusting how you feel about certain people and situations, and allow your intuition to guide you. You can trust what you feel is true. Energy doesn't lie. All right, we've got action, spotlight, compassion, creativity, and release. So okay. So be brave and courageous and put your plans into action instead of worrying how it will work out. Put your energy and effort into positive thoughts and actions. Faith and trust is key to a positive outcome. Spotlight. So it's time to stop playing it small and step into the spotlight. Stop hiding your light. You have something special to offer the world. You are ready. Believe in yourself. Compassion. So there is beauty in empathy and grace in forgiveness. Have compassion for yourself and others. Creativity. Let your creativity flow. Now is the time to start any creative projects you've been putting off. Cut off distractions and stay focused. And release. So release what no longer serves you. Release any thoughts, feelings, or people in your life that are not adding value or happiness to your life. You'll continue to suffer until you do what's best for you. All right, now I'm going to get a few angel number messages, and then I'm going to get on to your questions. So if you do have a question that you want answered, please, that will be coming out very soon. Okay, so energy levels, karma. Oh. All right, so we've got the overall energy here. So this goes with the intuition. So take action, 10, 11. So hope, new beginnings, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. So whatever it is that your intuition is telling you, pile 2, take action towards what it is that it's telling you to do. This could also, I'm also getting intuitively, this could be linked to pile 1. So if you do resonate with this message, maybe check out pile 1. Okay. All right, we got energy levels 21, 21, prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration in the opposite sex. So the day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal, and there's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. 888. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. So a lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. So this message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. 18:33 on the clock. 0808, swift action. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Again, I'm getting pile 1, so check that one out. 111, intuition. Okay, so moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-reflection, taking action, and unconditional love. So time to implement those long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. All right. Okay, so take the answer that most resonates with you, as I feel that there's going to be a lot of different kind of questions. But I want to say here, the answer is no if you don't take appropriate action. Be firm with your decisions and keep your boundaries firm. So we've got no, feeling out of sync, not compatible with you. So if you're asking about a relationship, maybe you're not in sync. Maybe someone is not compatible with you. Okay, there is, and then we've got that with yes. So getting satisfaction, good times, and happy ending. So I want to say that if you did ask about a relationship, then this is coming through to say no. that you may be out of sync with someone and that they're not compatible with you. But yes, there is someone else that is more compatible with you, okay? And there will be a happy ending for you, but you need to be firm with your decisions and keep your boundaries firm, okay? So then we've got, if you're asking about a path in general, or, you know, are you on the right path, or I want to say for, you know, some of you that will be the case. Are you on the right path? We've got no, yes, and yes. Okay, 21:12 on the clock. So that could be significant. Okay, there is a path. I want to say that there is a path that you might have had in mind, but I want to say rethink your direction, that this may not have been your path, okay, or something was missing from that, from the bigger picture, okay? But then we've got yes, fitting it all into place, coming together and united. So I feel like that there was like a general direction that you might have been going in, but then it's kind of changed is what I want to say. And now the puzzle pieces are kind of fitting together, okay? And this is a brilliant idea, clear path, bright future ahead. So yes, again. So this is a very complicated answer is what I want to say. So yeah, I feel like that there was, you know, there's a rethinking of your direction, and there's something that isn't your path to take. 22:22 on the clock, but there is a piece of the puzzle coming together, and this is a brilliant idea, and this will create movement, create change, and this could also be tied into the answer that I got around a relationship as well. Okay, so that is what I have for you, pile 2. Yeah. All right, have a good one until next time. Bye. All right, so pile 3. I'm getting like chest out, head up kind of energy here. I'm feeling like you're like the boss of your life, okay? You feel like the boss of your life right now, okay? I want to say that this is a more generalized reading, so there may be a lot more people who pick this actual pile, okay, is what I'm getting with this pile. All right, so first of all, I'm going to be looking at the overall energy for the year 2026. Then I'm going to be looking at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. No, sorry. Beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of the year energy. Okay, and then I'm going to be pulling some guidance, and I'm going to be pulling answers to your questions. So if you do have a question, then ask it and receive the answer at the end. Right, so the overall energy for the year is that there's going to be a lot of uplifting energy around you, okay? 1:11 on the clock. All right, and I want to say that it's a very self-focused year for you. I want to say that there's new goals. I want to say that you're feeling better about yourself. You're feeling more optimistic, okay, than the previous year. 1:31 on the clock. I want to say that you're improving and focusing on your own growth in all areas of your life. I don't feel that there's just one area that you're kind of focused on this year. All right, I do feel that there's many different areas that you're kind of focusing on in the year of 2026. All right, so we've got, as the overall energy, we've got motivated, change, embrace change, and throat chakra. So, again, I feel very self-focused energy, okay? And you're feeling very motivated, 2:11 on the clock. Feeling very motivated as the overall energy of the year. And I feel like there's a lot of transformative energy around you, a lot of growth, okay? You're embracing change here. And I want to say that you're speaking more of your truth as well, like standing more in your power in 2026. All right, we've got I want to say that your focus is being happy. Okay. 244 on the clock. It's like embracing the little things this year. Okay. We've got eager. So you're feeling very eager here to kind of make changes. Okay. We've got practice patience and firm foundation. So yeah, feeling eager to but there's a sense of like trying to be patient as well. Okay. I want to say that, yeah, you're eager to build something. Okay. You're eager to, yeah, I want to say that you're eager to build something here, okay? Or could be eager maybe for, you know, just bringing in a lot more stability, okay? Take it how it fits for you. But I feel like this will require a lot of patience on your part as well, okay, in 2026. And we've got bored, trust the journey, and third eye chakra. So I feel like that you kind of have that vision of where you're wanting to head and what you're wanting in your life here and what will make you happy. But I feel like that there could be, you may be feeling bored and dissatisfied in your life, and you just want to kind of create certain changes that will kind of uplift you. And this is where I feel like your happiness is your main focus for the year of 2026. Yeah. So yeah, you're taking action towards, you know, things to kind of just make you feel good and satisfied in life. Okay, is what I want to say. 444 on the clock. All right. So beginning of the year here, we've got all right, we've got insecure, we've got practice self-love, partnerships and alliances, and the 10 of Wands energy. So you could be feeling insecure here. Somebody could be affecting your self-worth, okay? Maybe there's someone that you kind of had to, you know, have to set boundaries with. This could be a partnership here. That, you know, could be friends, family, partner, whatever that is for you. Okay. But there's a lot of, I feel like there's a partnership that's kind of leaving you feeling burnt out. It feels more of a chore rather than something that just flows, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I feel like that you could be feeling taken for granted by people or by someone in particular. You could be feeling very taken advantage of here. Okay, we've got ashamed, honor your emotions, find your inner strength and harmony. So yeah, for a lot of you, this will be like a, you know, a partnership, relationship. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic, it can be platonic. Okay, but somebody could be feeling ashamed here in the beginning of the year. Okay, maybe they did something that, you know, you could be ashamed of your choices, or someone else is ashamed of their choices. Okay, is what I want to say with that. Now, the overall energy too that I actually forgot to read out is remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. So that is your theme for 2026. Okay. Remember that it's okay to be happy, okay? Some of you could even be beginning the year a little bit depressed. Maybe, you know, your anxiety's heightened a lot here. Maybe you're feeling hopeless or helpless in a situation. All right, so pile 3, I want to say that middle of the year here, you could be very focused on your financial security, okay? I want to say that you're very focused on your finances middle of the year, all right? This is June, July energy, okay? I do want to say that there could be some house moves or renovations being made around this time. I want to say that it's very busy. There's a lot happening within the middle of the year, okay? I want to say that you could be feeling somewhat overwhelmed. We've got disappointed. We've got be patient, have faith in divine timing, new beginnings, and 2 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there's going to be a situation that you are disappointed in. 8:13 on the clock. And I want to say that you've been trying to be patient, or you were trying to be patient for a new beginning here. Maybe this is, you know, connection based as well. But there's a sense of, you know, not being compatible with someone, or you realizing that you're not compatible with someone in particular, okay? And maybe there's a lack of understanding, or you're just drifting apart from someone here in the middle of the year, okay? 8:44 on the clock. Okay, we've got terrified. So maybe, you know, you're terrified of someone here. Somebody could be stuck in their shadow self, okay? You know, this could be a divine partner here, because we've got spiritual union here as well. And we've got the 7 of Swords as well. So you could be feeling somewhat either disappointed or terrified of someone here in the middle of the year, okay? I'm hearing it's just getting worse. And for others of you, this is someone who is really battling with their, you know, their shadow self, okay? Somebody needs to do shadow work. And this could be your, you know, your counterpart specifically. There could be a lot of dishonesty, cheating, someone being very selfish middle of the year. Yeah, again, I want to say lots is happening. I want to say that something is making you happy here. This is something that's tied into maybe your work situation here. Maybe you're getting a lot of recognition here in the middle of the month. Middle of the year. I don't know why I keep saying that. So middle of the year, I want to say that you're really happy that you're getting some recognition. This could be in a job, or you know, or for whatever you do for, you know, for work in general. Okay, you could be getting a lot of recognition and a lot of rewards coming in, okay? We see authenticity, truth, communication, and trust. So I feel like this is tied in with your authenticity, like I said. And we've got the Magician. So, yeah, it's like you have all, you know, all the tools that you need to succeed at something here. Yeah, you're very focused on making things happen in the middle of the year, okay? Making things happen. And we've got hopeful. Remember the sacredness of your union. Moving on, prosperity begins, and Ace of Cups. So I do feel that you're hopeful around a connection here, but it's like, I want to say that you're moving forward and focusing on what it is that you kind of are wanting to create in your life, okay? For some of you, there could be new relationships that you're forming here. And it could be that, you know, someone new is coming in for you. You could be moving on from a situation because, you know, someone has a lot of shadow work to do middle of the year. But yeah, for some of you, you're moving towards a connection, towards a new beginning here, a new connection. All right, so let's look at the end of the year. So we've got resentful, focus on the positive, and what's this 7 of Wands energy here? Okay. So we've got resentful, focus on the positive. So I want to say in one area that you're feeling quite satisfied, you're feeling quite accomplished, okay? I want to say that you'll be celebrating because you would have achieved all that you've wanted. End of the year here, October, November is what I'm getting mainly. But I feel like there's a situation that you're resentful of, or someone is resentful of you because you're feeling more optimistic and happy, okay? And someone is resentful towards you, okay? We've got temptation, which is the devil energy. Then we've got the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I feel as though this is someone else's energy coming in with the resentful. It's like someone is resentful here because you're, smiling, you're happy, you're feeling more optimistic, more positive, okay? And someone over here is still negative, okay? They're still negative, and I want to say that you're guarded towards this person, okay? You're guarded towards this specific person. And I want to say for some of you, you may speak your MFing mind, okay? So we've got heartache, trauma, sorrow. Because this person could have caused, a lot of heartache to you here. Three of Swords. And for some of you, they're heartbroken because you've moved on, is what I want to say there. All right. So we've got, we've also got focused, material and spiritual prosperity, and practicing acceptance. So again, I feel like you're very focused on your own material and spiritual success, and your own path in life, and you're very focused on that end of year, okay? And we've got distrustful, embrace vulnerability, and solar plexus chakra, and waiting game. So yeah, I feel like that you just don't trust someone, okay? And end of the year, it's like you're not trusting in someone here, and you feel as though you cannot be vulnerable with that person. So there's a sense of you like waiting. What are you waiting for? Yeah, so some of you could still be waiting for something more grounded, something more, equal give and take. I feel as though that you could be just not trusting in, being able to be vulnerable with anyone, and you're kind of just, waiting for something that's equal give and take, or maybe waiting until this other situation is of equal give and take as well. Be different for everyone. All right, so let's get some guidance. Yeah, so you're surrendering, sacrificing. So yeah, you might be sacrificing the situation, okay, and just focused on yourself moving forward. But yeah, feeling really satisfied with yourself and your in your life by the end of year. All right, so let's get your guidance, pile 3. We've got angel number 777. We've got leadership. We've got anxiety. We've got light worker. Deflect negativity. Hidden agenda. And legal. Okay. So, and then we have 1717, drama alert, and we have 2323, endless cycles. So angel number 777, there is assistance and blessings from spirit coming into your life. You are being encouraged to pay attention and trust the journey. Leadership. Step into the spotlight. Be a guiding light for others. Your leadership qualities are needed now. It's time to lead the way. Anxiety. So you're overthinking and causing yourself unnecessary stress. Get out of your head and focus on being in the present moment. Meditation could benefit you. Light worker. You are called to make a difference in the world. Follow your intuition and be of service and support to others. You make the world a better place. Deflect negativity. And I want to say these next 3 cards are a message of their own. So I'm being told that you will know what that means. Okay. So to keep your feet firmly on the ground, stay optimistic, practice shielding and protection rituals. Release all thoughts and feelings of others and don't give any attention to negative people or situations. Hidden agenda. Someone has a hidden agenda. Be careful who you trust. If you feel something is off, trust it. Sorry about the background noise. Kids are running around. A legal situation may be on the horizon. Trust all will work out for the highest good of all. And then we've got 1717, drama alert. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself, and you might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is actually a natural part of the process. 1919 on the clock. 2323, so endless cycles. There's some truth that you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. 1944 on the clock. All right, so that is your guidance, pile 3 for 2026. Now, we're going to get into the answers to your questions. So if you were asking about career-based question or a financial-based question, this is your answer. We've got a double yes. Okay, we've got a double yes here. All right, we've got golden opportunity, clouds lifting and clear skies. So yes, you know, this is a golden opportunity, or you have a golden opportunity, and what you weren't sure of, Spirit's coming through to say, yes, you know, this is your true north. Okay, follow this direction. Okay, and there will be a win-win outcome is also what I'm getting. All right, we've got, so if you were asking in terms of relationships, we've got yes, no, and yes. So yes, your heart's desire, yeah, yes, this is your heart's desire, but you could be stuck in your head, okay, or somebody could be stuck in their head. Maybe they're overthinking things. 21, 22 on the clock. But this is a yes here. Your burning desires will be fulfilled. So yes, there will be a win-win outcome when it comes to this situation. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. And yeah, have a great 2026, all piles. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.